We're here at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. And after 6 rounds of boxing, Australian Stevie Spark is victorious over Montana Love by 6th round disqualification.
Was it kind of anticlimactic the way it ended, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the fight was warming up to be a good fight. It was back and forth. I got the knockdown early in the 2nd round, and look, he's a hell of a fighter. He's well rated for a reason, and you know, for as long as it went, I think we gave the fans a real good show, and I can't thank Cleveland enough for the hospitality. They've been great. You guys have been awesome, and it was a real good trip to come over here into America and to fight for my first time. I sacrificed a lot for this fight, you know, and I put 16 weeks of hard working, and I come over to America early to train. I knew the type of fighter Montana was going to be. Unfortunately, in boxing, there's always drama, there's always controversy and stuff like that. So, I mean, it went the way it went, and there's no ill feelings for me towards Montana, and I hope the same back to me because, you know, as fighters, our job is just to get in there and fight and do the best we can. And I fight with all my heart every single time, and I hope to be back on DAZN Matchroom soon with the next show.
Well, you looked at games, and Montana said he knows you not to have gone past the late rounds, but to me it looked like the fight was going to go into the late rounds with this one. Do you think that?
For sure, and that was our plan. Like, I wanted to take Montana into deep water. You know, I haven't been past the 8th round, but he's only been past the 8th round once, I think, in his last fight. Went to 12. But look, I would have liked the fight to go longer, 100%. And it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. I'm the champion now. I won the fight, and the head clash and the thrown out of the ring, the DQ, like, take that all apart. I feel like I was getting on top.
Was that your plan to roughhouse him?
I mean, it's a fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's called boxing, but it is a fight also. And, yeah, look, the plan is, like, he's called Too Pretty, so why not try and rough it up? Like, let's make it a fight.
You agree with the DQ?
Look, as a fighter, I want the fight to keep going, of course, you know, like, it was warming up to be an awesome fight. But I can't argue with the ref's, you know, discretion. He made a decision, and we have to roll with it.
Do you think it was intentional as far as him putting you out the ring?
Like I said, it's a fight.
Just a lot coming together at the same time.
It's a fight. There's emotion in it. Once the head clash was announced, we both knew in the back of their head if it gets stopped at the end of that round, they go to the scorecard. So we both wanted to win that round. We come straight at each other there, and when you got emotions and two blokes running at each other like that, things happen. So
You were in the lead early on. What specifically was working for you?
I think it was the right hand that dropped him. Yeah, like, it was just pressure was working, but I had to be intelligent. Like, I couldn't just go out there and be stupid and silly and too reckless and get caught, because he's sharp. And, you know, people go on about Montana. He can punch right. He's got good power, and he was respectable out there.
You'll do it again?
I don't know. It has to make sense. It has to make sense monetary. It has to make sense on the venue. You know, like, I've come, like, come on, I come into his backyard. Like everyone, I think there's a lot of rich people back in Australia right now. I think one of my friends just won 20 grand back in Australia. So,
you know, like, saying there's more money back there.
No, what I'm saying is, like, no one gave me a chance in this fight, and no one but my team and a few people back home. And there was people in Australia that didn't even give me a chance in this fight. So, you know, I just said, I told you all. I told everyone I was going to win this fight, and I have.
Well, you know, I had asked you earlier about the 140 division, and you were sort of, you know, you just wanted to get past this. Now, I once again bring up the Teofimo Lopez, the Jose Pedraza, the Richardson Hitchens. I mean, anyone.
To be honest, I've never even watched Richard Hitchens fight. Secondly, there's some huge names out there. Like you said, Teofimo, Jose Pedraza and Regis Pregaez are fighting. I was training alongside them against Regis Pregaez, like, in my camp here, and you know, so there's some good fights out there. Like, I'm in a really good position now, and I've got the best promoter, Eddie Hearn, that's leading the way for me. So, and the best trainer manager, Brendan Smith. So we'll see what's next. There's endless possibilities, like England, and I want to go to England and fight. So
are they
cool.
cheering?
Yeah.
Also in Australia?
Yeah, I FaceTime my missus straight away, and I FaceTime my family and my baby boy as well. He's just turned 14 months old, so, you know, like, I've been away from home for a bit now, and I can't wait to get home and have a beer.
Before the disqualification, 2 of the cars had it even and 1 had Love ahead.
Yeah.
Do you think you were winning?
I thought I was winning, yeah. I mean, what were we, 5 rounds in, 6, so, I mean, with the 5, I thought the knockdown, And then one other round I thought I won, so that's 3 points. So I thought I was up 3-2. So yeah. Is that?
You content with staying at the weight you're at right now? I know you'd moved up before.
You know what's funny, right? So I only ever moved up to fight at welterweight against Jack Brubaker because during COVID there was no one to fight, and he was the #1 welterweight in Australia at the time, and stepped up because we couldn't get a fight. So I fought him, and for this one here, I was thinking like I hate doing weight cut, but once I get there, I'm fine. So I think I'll stay at 140 for now. See what happens.
Do you know what you weighed coming in tonight?
158 pounds.
Cool. Congrats, Stevie.
Cheers. Thank you very much, guys.
Congrats.
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
And I'm Kristal Hart. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll see you at the fights.